simplest things that you can start doing today to start increasing your distance off the tee. This is specifically if you're an aging golfer, so 50 plus, 60 plus. 3 simple things. Number 1, engage your core. Number 2, engage your right side. Number 3, don't overswing. Let me elaborate. Here we go. The overswinging one is the easiest one to see what's happening first. The most common thing I see with aging golfers who are losing distance or never had the distance and are just trying to hit it farther is they try to wrap the damn thing around their neck. The first thing that happens is this right elbow breaks down. Okay? So when that right elbow breaks down, you immediately lose your ability to swing with your body and you have to resort to flipping at it, arm swinging it. It's the only way you can get the club head back down to the ball. So number 1 is the easiest one of all, is only go back as far as you can go with a straight left elbow. Don't let that elbow break. That's one of the easiest and fastest ways you can start increasing distance off the tee, is only go back as far as you can go with a straight left elbow. Number 2, here's another super simple one. In your address position, engage your core. But how do you engage your core? I've never been taught how to engage my core. The simplest way you can do it is just think about trying to put on a tight pair of pants. You just kind of pull it in just a little bit tighter. You kind of pull that belly button in towards your spine, but you keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. Pull that belly button in towards your spine and keep breathing. Think about, trying to almost get sucker punched, but not quite that hard. It's not that aggressive. But if you had to brace for a little kid punch or something like that, you're just tensing up just enough to resist it. Okay, so that's how you engage your core. Super simple. Number 3, this is by far the most challenging one. However, it will give you the biggest return on investment to help you increase distance off the tee. And that is loading your right side. So in the address position, we're starting with some slight flex in our knees. Our knees are not straight. We're not squatted down here. We're just kind of nice flexing our knees. What you want to do is you want to maintain the flex that you start with in the address position. Said differently, as you go into the backswing, most people straighten that back knee. When you straighten that back knee, you cannot fire your glutes. You cannot load the right side. So what you want to do is, here's your simple tip. Shoeless, you should see this much easier without shoes, is right where I've got this club, is right in the middle of my foot, right in the middle of my arch. Not in the heel, not in the toes, right in the middle. I want you to think about pushing through the middle of your arch. Just trying to put pressure through the inside of the middle of the arch. Do not let this happen. Don't let that knee buckle in so that you can push through the inside of that arch. Just think about pushing pressure through the inside of that middle of that arch. Then you want to think about maintaining that pressure as you go into the backswing. You have to do it super slow to train this. Go super slow to train this. So slowly pull your belt buckle into the backswing, really focusing on pressing through the inside of this foot. If you focus on pressing on the inside of this foot, it makes it really, really challenging to keep pressing on the middle of that foot if you straighten your knee. So it's one of the easiest ways that you can avoid hyperextending that right knee into the backswing. So really focusing on pushing through the inside of that foot and slowly go into the backswing. I'm pushing my left elbow straight, I'm keeping my left elbow straight, and I'm keeping my core engaged. Those 3 things, and you just want to do it slowly over and over again. Don't even hit a ball. Don't do this on the driving range. Only do this at home so that you can train your brain what it feels like to get your core engaged, to get your glutes engaged, to get the whole right leg engaged. You want to feel what it feels like before you even think about teeing a ball up, or it's going to be a disaster out there on the range, or even worse, out there on the course. So here, let's do all three together. In the address position, core is engaged. I'm pulling my belly button into my spine. I'm increasing pressure through the inside of that right foot, and I'm going to go super slow into the backswing, focusing on keeping that left elbow straight. So I'm still got the flex in my right knee, pressure through the inside of that right foot. My core is still engaged. My left elbow is straight. A lot of you guys are going to be struggling trying to get that elbow straight. You got to get these muscles stronger. Try to do it 10 times in a row. Hold it for 3 seconds each time. So 1, hold it, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, then come back, breathe. Reset, core's engaged, go back, slowly hold it, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Try to do that 10 times. See if you feel muscles working. Make sure you feel muscles working. Then do it 10 more times. See if you can do 50 of them throughout the course of a day. That'll train your brain how to get the core firing, how to load the right side, and how to limit your backswing so that you're not overswinging and flipping at it. If you want more information about how to make this super simple and increase distance off the tee, I created an online program. It's the Tee Shot Transformation Program. It's only $150, I think is what it's costing right now. Make sure you click on the show notes below, go to the link, and purchase the program. It's going to give you a step-by-step process, and you're going to go through all the modules, and I'm just going to hold your hand through it the whole way. You can't miss it. You can't go wrong with this thing. And the last thing I'm going to leave with you is make sure you hit the subscribe button. Go down there, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to keep awesome content coming out. I'm going to simplify this thing as much as I possibly can, and leave your comments. I love responding to your comments. And until next time,